Welcome back. Actually, really not that long after the last recording. I just took a shower, made lunch, checked the mail, responded to a few emails. Other than that, I don't really have to do much of anything else for many more hours here. Um, about three and a half to be exact. So we're going to see how far we can get. I believe if I check the world map quick. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna continue with Cao Cao storyline. See where it goes. I'm actually a little curious. I want to stop at the end and check the storyline. How far in the chapter 4 are we? So I missed the split. I think the split was to save Dian Wien, would be my guess. But we're gonna go ahead and finish the storyline, and then we'll come back and do that before I do Sensei split. Because yeah, I already did Liu Bei's true ending split. Well, that sucks. I missed it. I kind of figured that was it, and I was trying to get there. Whatever. Whatever.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks.
Louis Bu has been defeated, and Yuan Shu's power is waning. Clearly, this leaves Yuan Shao in Ji Province as our greatest threat.
It's said that he has finally prevailed over Gong Sung Zun, and so now controls all 4 of Hebei's provinces. That makes his faction the most powerful in the land. There is no doubt what he will seek to do next.
Gain control over the Emperor.
We have also been preparing for a final confrontation, but we are hopelessly outmatched. If we make one false move, they'll overwhelm us with their superior numbers.
Oh? I wouldn't have expected that from you. Saying that we will be overwhelmed if we make a false move suggests that you believe we have a chance of winning.
Lord Koja.
I agree with you. No matter how strong Yuan Shao may be, there is a road to victory.
I'm glad you think so, but could you explain what that road is?
Essentially, it comes down to the difference between Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao insists on finding the ideal solutions to problems, and so he is overly cautious. Of course, that can also be a good thing. In times of peace, it might make him a wise ruler. But in these chaotic times, I believe decisiveness is more valuable than prudence. And most crucial of all, Yuan Shao is known to disfavor those who point out his weaknesses. A flaw like that in someone leading such a vast army is bound to create discord.
A fair point. So, are you suggesting he isn't worth worrying about?
I wouldn't go that far, but I do believe there is a more dangerous enemy out there.
You mean Liu Bei?
Lord Cao Cao has a fondness for him, so I shall say no more.
What is Liu Bei like? You were with him for a long time. I'd like to know more about him. And what principles are those, I ask? After all, the hearts of men are flimsy and fickle things. How much faith can we place in a man who is devoted to something so fragile? Cao Cao seems to think Liu Bei is capable of great things. If he is indeed comparable to Cao Cao, then we must crush him before he gains strength. And if he becomes a heartless monster like Louis Bu, all the more reason to destroy him. Frankly speaking, no. I have to assume that he may be planning something. I heard that while he and Cao Cao dined together the other day, a crash of thunder took him by such surprise that he dropped his chopsticks. And this man is meant to be destined for greatness. Of course I would be suspicious. But at least I now know that you think highly of him. I suppose I'll have to decide his worth for myself.
Nothing has changed since Dong Zhuo's rule. Just what is Cao Cao thinking? Treating his majesty like this?
Well, he is the one with full control over the court. To him, the Emperor is a mere puppet. His Majesty might not speak ill of him in front of us, but surely he must be displeased.
Or perhaps he is afraid because he is unable to discern Cao Cao's intentions.
Have some respect. His Majesty would never fear a charlatan like him.
Well, I am certain our dear Emperor is pained at all the tyrannical deeds committed in his name. Perhaps we should have forgone Cao Cao and entrusted someone with more prestige, like Yuan Shao.
Ah, but I hear that Liu Bei might also be worthy.
Ah, well met. On patrol, I presume?
Oh, it has grown late. Perhaps it would be wise to leave the patrols to the troops and rest.
Speaking of which, we shall do the same. We bid you good night.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
What's his piece even look like?
Are you certain, Lord Cao Cao?
I urge you to wait. Giving Liu Bei an army to command is akin to letting a sleeping dragon roam free. The danger cannot be ignored.
Yes, Liu Bei is a dangerous man. Once he gains strength, he will eventually come to stand in our way. And that is precisely why we cannot leave him in Shu City.
Do you mean...
There is a rumor going around. Unsubstantiated, but troubling.
Ah, now I see. Thank you for the report.
Sir!
Ah, what perfect timing. There is something I wanted you to hear before anyone else. It appears There is a plan in motion to assassinate Lord Cao Cao.
We had heard murmurs here and there, but I see we're a step behind you. It appears this plan is coming together, under the name of His Majesty.
The threat is too serious to ignore. I managed to capture and interrogate a few of the schemers. And they all named Liu Bei as a collaborator. You need not worry. It was Lord Cao Cao's decision to offer Liu Bei our aid.
And given your reaction, it seems we were right. You are not part of their plot. Do forgive us for testing your loyalty in such a way. We're all glad your name has been cleared.
Whether intentional or not, Liu Bei has long been plagued by unsettling rumors. And now this. Lord Cao Cao dismissed Liu Bei under the guise of defeating Yuan Shu.
I am sure Liu Bei has realized as much. It is unlikely he will return to Shu. And so our war with him will begin. This may be difficult for you, but we ask that you be ready.
So, Liu Bei has chosen Shi province. Yuan Shu of Shouchen has already fallen. Then our next opponent will be either Yuan Shao or Liu Bei.
We should focus on defeating Yuan Shao and gaining control of Hubei. Before we battle Yuan Shao, I would advise first reining in Liu Bei.
Liu Bei's forces are small, which makes them quick. While Yuan Shao has your focus, he may strike you from behind. Containing Liu Bei before a battle with Yuan Shao is a viable strategy, especially if we wish to weed out uncertainty.
Then we will attack Xiapi to shake Liu Bei from his seat. I trust you all to see to it that the castle is taken.
Finally found my...
What does peace even look like?
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing that is. Let's begin.
Yes. I agree. Yes.
Yes.
Victory on the battlefield is worth any cost.
Now go. Conquer Xiapi and seize Liu Bei's stronghold. The expedient. Have no mercy.
The castle gate will be guarded by the infamous Guanyu. Breaking through will not be easy. I must advise you not to face him head-on.
Xiapi Castle is surrounded by rivers. Liu Bei's forces will likely be wary of
The
any
enemy
attempts
officer
to flood it.
has been defeated.
So, let's test that theory first.
Start the advance!
I see it. The enemy is targeting the floodgates then. I cannot leave my post here. Liu Bei's family is within the castle walls after all. Just have to believe our allies can handle it themselves.
Such unyielding spirit, but formidable foe. He's unbeatable. His indomitable vigor and his refined sword art. Lord Guanyu's strength knows no equal.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The floodgates are heavily defended. The enemy must fear them being used in an attack.
I cannot even fathom how I might bring him down.
Is out. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Guanyu. I've managed to get some reinforcements from Lord Yuan Shao.
We caught them unprepared. Now we can strike back against Cao Cao.
Forward march!
Liu Bei!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
for a counterattack!
Bring glory to our forces. Sacred
Good. He's here too. This is the moment that we've been waiting for. Now, let's begin our attack on Liu Bei.
March forward.
Looking rough.
My brother was the target all along.
The floodgates, or Liu Bei, Guanyu will surely be torn. By bringing either to the brink of destruction, we can force him to decide. This
The enemy
will
officer
draw Guanyu away
has
from
been
the castle
defeated.
gates. Such a cunning plan. We can
The
use
enemy
their oath
officer
of brotherhood
has
against
been
them.
defeated.
You're done.
Looking rough.
The floodgates are taken. The castle will be bound to fall. The defense of the castle is in your hands. I will lead a sortie to drive the enemy back from the floodgates. Advance now!
We must find a way to overcome this situation. So, push things back to even ground? Still, not our guard down yet.
I will not allow your plans to come to fruition. By my own blade, I will cut down anyone who dares attack. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now is our chance to take Xiapi Castle.
Such incredible skill. I cannot tear my eyes away from it.
Do not hold out for much longer.
Things may not end well for us at this rate.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
This appears to be as far as we go.
I leave the rest up to you.
The enemy officer. has been defeated.
No choice but to retreat. So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am ready. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
He's starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
Time is right.
Let's go. Oh my God! I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease.
Such tremendous skill. I cannot ease up even for a moment. An opening.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
I'm making my way up.
With all my might. With all my might.
I'm making my way up.
I leave the rest up to you.
Things are looking bad. But I refuse to consider this.
I cannot afford to fall here.
What? The enemy is within the castle walls? Does this mean Lord Guanyu was defeated?
Our foe is wavering. This is our chance to renew the assault on the castle.
That was much too close. I will forever remember this favor. Prepare yourself, Liu Bei. Today I will strike you down and end the misfortune you have caused. Forgive me. I must leave this battle in your capable hands. castle! Lord Guanyu, you must return to the castle!
So the attack at the floodgates was a diversion.
With all my might.
I cannot allow this. You must return to the castle quickly.
With all my might.
It appears they've noticed our subterfuge.
Let's go.
Hurry. Take control of the castle.
Put me on the back foot. This isn't good.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Is the castle still ours? Hang on, brave defenders. I am coming.
Gotta be quicker. Easy.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
The enemy officer has been
Careless to
defeated.
fall for the enemy's trickery. By this blade, I shall make amends for my blunder.
Even the mightiest grow tired at some point. Now is the time to act, while Guanyu is on the back foot.
It is no easy thing to defy Lord Cao Cao. We must flee, regroup, and gather our strength. Forgive me, Guanyu.
I can't take any more of this. We'll finish this another day.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I place my trust in my sworn brothers. Now, I shall do whatever is necessary.
It seems I am in a bit of a bind. I can certainly
Alright, let's
use your
get
help.
Alright, perfect.
This is tough.
Gonna say back to
No
full
matter how you
guard.
slice it. This appears to be as far as we go.
My sworn brother entrusted me with the castle's defense. So I will fight to my dying breath. Even if I am the last man standing. I shall not fall. I shall not bend the knee. I will stand on this land I have sworn to defend.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end. Looking rough. Let's go. That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might.
Such incredible strength. He has fought our forces non-stop, but still he stands. His will unbroken.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
Some days, your gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
No use acting tough with you. Give me a hand here.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
Send here.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease.
I've been waiting for this.
All my Got you.
Hold strong.
An opening.
An opening.
No. Let's go. You fight well, but I will not give up. You hear me? Not while my blade is unbroken. Not while life still flickers within me.
And 95 to 300, okay. That's why I didn't get it that last battle. That's a lot of battle or kills. Nice. I got the achievement for using 9 different companions.
Such spirit.
Lord Guan Yu. The castle has already fallen. Surrender at once.
Never. I shall fight to my last breath.
You would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to...
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful.
So, Yuan Shao's forces remain inert.
Not that they had a choice in the matter. Yuan Shao is afraid of making mistakes. For that reason, he will always try to make the safe choice, leaving him unable to act upon the sudden changes of war.
Making the safe choice isn't always a bad thing, but it's hardly a strategy befitting the times. Being able to move quickly at the expense of some griping is by far the wiser choice.
Yuan Shao's lordly decision to always pursue the best option is both his strength and his weakness. Using that weakness to our advantage may allow us to decimate his massive army. That should be enough for now. Let us return to you so that we can prepare for what is to come.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers.
How's things? You've had a taste of officer life now. Starting to get used to things around here? Ha, no holding back, am I right? Good to see we can count on you. In any case, you're doing a fine job leading this band of ruffians. We may have our disagreements at times, but I got a feeling that you'll do fine. You were picked out by Lord Cao Cao himself, after all. Oh, almost forgot. I've good news for you. Remember when I told you that I was considering how to apply my natural talents to transporting provisions? Well, I think I've really found my calling there. Lord Cao Cao said my newfound skills will be a valuable addition to his force. Now, we can send provisions throughout the land with ease. We won't have to worry about plundering or getting sacked. We'd be one step closer to his vision. I've been trying to figure out what I could do, but I think it's finally coming together. Damn right. But you know, I wouldn't have come this far without you. Whenever I see you at work, my doubts seem to completely vanish, and I see everything in a new light. And I'm here wondering what I can expect from you next. I just can't take my eyes off of you. I'd appreciate that. I feel I can do so much more with you around. Let's keep giving the world something to be amazed at. Should be easy enough for the two of us.
Pardon me a moment.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it. I wonder if that's thanks to Lord Cao Cao.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The opening. This even territory is now push harder. The enemy officer has been defeated. This'll do. Counterattack. Sacred Group protect us. The enemy officer has been defeated.
funnily enough, this you gotta get hit one is slowly getting there. I'm thinking I might do, I don't know if I want to do spear right after or staff. I'll probably do spear right after, and that'll combine well with the spear since I'm so used to doing that with the spear anyway.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics. This'll do. How about this? How's your tactic? This'll do. Time to act. Take this. How's your tactic? Take this! This'll do. Time to act. Take this. How's your attack? Sacred Heart, protect us. Take this. This'll do. Time to attack. No for me. Sacred Heart, protect us. This'll do. How about this? Time to attack. All my might. This'll do. Time to act. Sacred Heart, protect us. Take this. Time to attack. Take this. This'll do. How about this? Time to act. Take this. This'll do. Time to attack. Time to act. Let's end this. Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This'll do. Time to attack.
Thank you.
I see Cao Cao's old habits are back in force. He's been trying this way and that to bring Guan Yu under his command. They say he's given him all sorts of treasures, even the fabled red hair. It's a familiar sight. Cao Cao loses all restraint when he encounters talent. But he's a true hero now, trying to rule over the realm. And a great hero becoming overzealous over a single officer is a problem. I doubt Guan Yu would change allegiances over mere flattery. And if I'm right, the enemy just gained another weapon. I just hope it doesn't come back to haunt us later.
What perfect timing! Lord Cao Cao has called for you. We must hurry.
I have a question. Were you close to Guanyu? Oh, I see. Guanyu is a man of integrity. I imagine he will want to return to Liu Bei's side. But it would be a shame if such talent were lost along with Liu Bei's life. If possible, I would like him to join my forces. I had hoped that if you knew him well, you might be able to think of a way to win him over. I had the same thought. As long as Liu Bei's whereabouts are unknown, there is little Guanyu can do. If we can kill Liu Bei before Guanyu finds him, then he will have no choice but to join us. That said, we are no closer to finding Liu Bei than he is. Before anything else, I want to know what Guanyu is thinking. The moment our army has a chance to rest, I'd like you to find that out for me.
What? You're asking if I want to continue serving Lord Cao Cao? Certainly. He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has gone. I, Guanyu, will stand with Liu Bei until my death. That is an oath I will not break. That is not the issue. My loyalty is with Liu Bei. Simple as that. Liu Bei is weaker than Lord Cao Cao. A cause for concern in some ways, I admit. Whenever he sees others suffering or in misery, he is driven to help them, heedless of logic. Because of that, we, and Liu Bei himself, have had to endure countless hardships. Some may see that as foolishness. Others may jeer, calling it a lack of principle. But Liu Bei knows the suffering of the people. He knows the cries of the destitute who lack the power to act. I believe that is the quality necessary to bring an end to these times of war. Forgive my prattle, but those are my thoughts in full. I presume you came here at Lord Cao Cao's behest to see where I stand. If you would, please tell him that I am sorry.
Lord Guanyu, I hear that Lord Liu Bei is still missing. I cannot imagine how that must feel. But I am happy that I could fight alongside you once more. And I say that in earnest.
I cannot thank you enough for saving my life and the lives of my brother's family.
No need. The loss of a warrior such as yourself would be a loss to the entire realm. You said the same to me once.
Zheng Liao.
I echo that sentiment. Lord Guanyu, you are worthy of our respect, and I am glad we could speak once more.
Lord Shi Huang.
My training with you was my salvation when I lost my way. At the risk of sounding presumptuous, I hope our presence here eases your suffering even a little.
Aye. We may have different reasons and circumstances, but we are all warriors climbing the same peak. If we train and continue to better our minds and bodies, a path may one day present itself.
I am beyond grateful to both of you. Let us spar, that I may reforge my wavering mind.
Nothing would bring me more joy.
Oh, pardon my manners. I was so deep in thought that I'd forgotten our plans to meet. Yes, I've hardly slept at all. As much as it pains me to admit my failure to take care of myself. Matters of war have been left to Lord Shunyo, Jashu, and Goja. That leaves the task of governing Shu in my hands. I must also be vigilant against agents of Yuanshao, interfering with domestic affairs. And the recent incident is yet to be fully dealt with. Yes, the attempt made on Lord Cao Cao's life, at the behest of the Emperor himself. Truth be told, we had considered the possibility, but not so soon. It seems the Emperor feels threatened by our leader's power. Should a mere retainer be allowed to attain more power than the Emperor? This is a matter that we must now carefully consider. There are many issues at hand, but for now, I must remain focused on protecting our leader. Yes, you're right. I cannot deny the wisdom of your words. Perhaps it's fatigue taking its toll on me. But I find that my ability to focus is beginning to fray. The other day, I was out negotiating with officials and handling government affairs, all without noticing that my hat had caved in. The funny thing is that later I actually saw the ministers all walking together with their hats caved in the exact same way. I couldn't believe how quickly my carelessness had become a fashion statement. I suppose all I can do now is wait for it to go out of style. No, well, perhaps that is it. I am grateful for their respect, but now I feel even more embarrassed. I'd like for you to keep all this to yourself. Let it be our little secret. Be that as it may, I am glad that we have made plans to meet later. If I am to rest, I would very much like it to be with you at my side. Now, shall we make our way to my estate? Please forgive me if I fall asleep on the way.
This town has gotten bigger now that I think about it.
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
Finally found myself a job.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Go!
Yes.
Listen.
Victory on the battlefield is worth any cost.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baima Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baima Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side. March forward!
This'll do that. We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yajin. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him. We march at once! Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated. It appears we have evaded detection by the enemy. We will continue our advance swiftly and silently.
The enemy officer
has
been defeated.
Makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Baima should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance! The ambush is about to begin. We must act as one. Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong.
The enemy officer
Our victory is imminent.
been defeated.
I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You! Fight me! If you think you are skilled enough!
An improvement at last. Don't let up.
Prepare to attack! We'll wipe out the lot of them! They've taken the fort at Yajin. We cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. Quickly, we must reclaim it. My power alone is insufficient for a comeback. Let's start the advance. All my might.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
Start the advance.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
I am ready.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao, you are a snake, guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice. Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak pool at the feet of the Emperor. That is why you must be eliminated. To bring peace.
You do not know who you are or from where you hail. You seem to be driven by a strong conviction.
You be. That's not possible.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. This land belongs to me.
The enemy officer
The sash
has been defeated.
of the sacred bird Luan. Those eyes. Yes. You must be.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
About to lose. There must be something I can do.
Let's start the advance.
This is it! I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
Impressive.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
Take this. Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight.
Time's right. Go.
There we go.
I've suffered heavy losses. I must withdraw.
I can't hold on much longer. We need a way through.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sacred Bird protect us.
Start the advance.
I will break this.
This'll do.
Sacred Bird protect us. I will break you.
This'll do.
Take this. Sacred Bird protect us.
Looking rough.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time is right. We should attack now.
Yeah, it's one more duel done.
You stand in the presence of Yan Liang. I am one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors. You really think you have what it takes to fight me? You do not lack the skill, it seems. This battle has only just begun. Time to end this.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Looking rough.
How can this be?
Looking rough.
Let's go.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can
Yan
take.
Liang has been defeated. Impossible. This cannot be.
I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless.
Send Wenchou. Attack Yajin and bring me Cao Cao's head.
Take this.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yajin. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. We can cross the river
enemy
to the
officer
north and attack the
been
enemy
defeated.
from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
I'm glad it's you who has come to my aid. I would choose no other.
This'll do.
All my might. All my might.
I cannot.
A force focused. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sacred Bird protect us. I've been waiting for this.
This'll do.
Judge the situation poorly.
I am ready.
I knew it. You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Looking rough. Let's go. The moment has come.
This is the fate of all who oppose me. We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
How's your attack? Mental outcome. I need to fall back.
How embarrassing. I seem to have underestimated the enemy's force.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh my God!
As far as I can tell, the enemy officer
no virtue in dying
defeated.
so little.
We shall retreat and fight another day.
There we go. My rule falls to pieces.
What?
Forgive me. I must leave this battle in your capable hands.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
The time is right.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
Thank you for rushing in to save me. Help me be free from this predicament.
Gotta be quicker than this. Looking rough. Looking rough.
All right.
Got you. You're done. Hopelessly weak.
Best kid, believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're ready to attack. Everyone, prepare for battle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
None other could accomplish such feats.
Can't believe this.
Continue to perform.
The enemy
this
officer
manner.
has been defeated. An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You versus me, no interruption! I am Wen Chou, one of Yuan Shao's greatest fighters. Any who believe themselves worthy may test their might against me. You are
that bad. So your bravery isn't without justification.
Let's end this.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Not at all. Why did it have to end like this?
What? Wenchou has fallen. This is not possible. What on earth happened? I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wenchou, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side, but overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now. This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted. It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What's wrong, Zuluan? Why aren't you saying anything? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Zuluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Huh. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and allying with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
Damn, okay. So that was like a very unique cutscene that you only get if you side with Cao Cao. That was entirely
Even with
different
such an eminent
than siding with
Yuan
either
Shao
the Sun
stands out
Clan
as truly
or
powerful,
with a
trumping
Liu
even
Bei.
Yuan Shu.
And now I see why everything on the Wu side of stuff is called with the Sun Clan, because the whole true ending thing. Let's check out this letter.
Lord Shunyo becomes...
Oh,
I'm pleased to see you. Though it is the eve of battle, you appear as calm as always. Come, sit. Let us talk as friends. Now is not the time to stand on ceremony. Still, I am surprised to see you here. I sent the letter with little hope of a reply, let alone a personal visit. A final farewell, eh? Still a warrior of principles, I see. But waiting until this late stage to open up to me is bad form on your part. Things could have been different between us. Here we are, forced to meet in secret like conspiring thieves. I regret not making you mine before parting ways with Cao Cao. But I only have myself to blame. I let pride get in the way. Once you agreed to serve Cao Cao, you would never leave him. Admirable, I suppose, but now it has come to this. I know you, through and through, thanks to that night we spent together. Of course you do. Nor will either of us forget it, no matter what happens. Now, what to do tonight? Given the circumstances, I'm not able to extend my usual grand hospitality. But since you went to the trouble of sneaking in here, the least we can do is talk for a while. We'll forget about our situation for a while, and I'll tell you all there is left to tell of Yuan Shao. Come, let's go somewhere more agreeable. I won't take no for an answer.
So it does want you to be a lot higher level than just 77 for True Warrior difficulty. I'm guessing you really shouldn't attempt it until you're in your mid-80s, like 85, 87.
Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
This location is too valuable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades! Counterattack! All my might! Now! Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. This territory is ours. Looking rough. Let's go. officer has been defeated. Take this.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Take this!
Comrades, the time has come to show the results of our training. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Your aid is truly welcome. We are all indebted. All my might. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. All my might.
Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! I've been waiting for this. All my might. Time to act. All my might. Give her all. The enemy officer has been defeated.
That one is the key to turning the tide. Begin pursuit. Immediately.
Moment has come. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Time is right. Go. Take this.
I'm making my way up.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Making my way up.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. All my might.
Take this! Take that! Take this! Got this! Take this! Time to attack! Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Dang, gonna be there with Sword really soon. And Staff will just get to level 9 naturally by itself very shortly.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. I investigated your village and went through just about every relevant text I could find. It took a great deal of time. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao's rule, for my family, I cannot rest. Not even...
so you remember. We fought the government forces that came to purge our village, and were cut down. And now, you know. I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. Of course. I always will. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. No, I think not. Now that you've rediscovered your past, you've no more need of a doctor. Besides, I was thinking of taking a trip to the place where my father studied medicine. Better late than never, huh? As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. Such maudlin sentimentality. That doesn't sound like my Ziluan at all. Did you eat something strange? But yes,
I had
despite my
to
teasing,
find out.
our journey
I'm
has
kind of
been
going
one of the
down some of the
most
dialogue
rewarding
options I didn't
times in
really
my
explore
life.
yet.
I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? What is there to understand? Let me accompany you on your adventures, just as I have been. And please, don't make me beg. I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
Hey, did you hear? Yuan Shao's main force is coming down south.
They say it's 10 times the size of ours. We can't win this fight.
And I hear we're almost out of supplies, too. It's all over for us.
Line up. We will now begin our training.
Lord Yajin, surely now isn't the time.
Yeah! Why should we train when we're gonna die here?
Get moving. Anyone who talks back to a superior officer will be punished. Your job now is not to cower. It is to fulfill your duty as soldiers of Cao Cao's army. Continue to train yourselves until your fear and hesitation are gone. Understood?
Sir! Everyone, get in line.
I've just returned from scouting Guandu. Yuan Shao's army is as massive as the rumors say. Maintaining it must require a great deal of supplies. I've heard from Lord Guojia about the battle in Puyang. It sounds as though supplies won the day. And I think that may once again be the deciding factor in this battle. What do you think? My thoughts exactly. Even a massive army cannot wage war without food or weapons. I will go propose striking at their supply routes. I am sure Lord Cao Cao will be open to the idea.
I gotta say, the music in this game is absolutely beautiful as well. Let's see what Cao Cao's gotta say.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. Farewell, Zheng Liao.
Nothing more must be said. Press on, friend, and walk your own path.
I am in your debt. I have sworn to live and die at Liu Bei's side. And that is where I must go. It's you. I must also bid you farewell, Lord Cao Cao.
has granted me permission to return to Liu Bei. And I will do so today. Somewhere around Shu City. That will be enough for me to find him. There is much I owe you. While this may be goodbye, it has been an honor to fight alongside you once again. I, Guan Yu, will never forget this debt. I do not know where we may meet again, but when we do, let us test our strength once more. Well, this is unusual. Lord Guojia. We hardly ever see you grimace like that.
I feel we're still missing something decisive for the upcoming battle. So much already plays to our benefit, but we still lack the final push to guarantee our victory.
How unlike you. Weren't you just telling us to wait for opportunities to present themselves?
Even I would like some control over the battle's outcome.
Ah, there you are. Oh, Lord Shunyo. What is it?
Lord Cao Cao is calling for all of you. A letter was brought in from Xu Yo of Yuan Shao's army.
Who could say? Even if he is an acquaintance of Lord Cao Cao, it may just be a call to surrender. Though, given the situation, that seems unlikely. I'm very curious as to what it might contain. You must be too, Lord Guojia.
I suppose. Let us hope it's good news. One letter could very well turn the tide of war. My, things are becoming interesting.
Now that is why everyone's afraid of Lord Guojia.
Xu Yo of Yuan Shao's army has sent us a letter. He is unhappy with Yuan Shao and is ready to surrender. He's also included some other pertinent information.
If I may, precisely what is he unhappy about?
That Yuan Shao favors corrupt advisors, prioritizing their suggestions above all. Not only does he reject earnest plans in favor of theirs, but he even imprisons his most loyal servants.
I'm glad you are not like him, my lord. Otherwise, my head would have rolled long ago.
I suppose that is the essence of Yuan Shao as a leader.
Thinking back on it, he was always prone to these bad habits. He would show kindness to those who respected him, but enmity toward any who dared to oppose him. But that is irrelevant. What's important is this. According to Xu Yo, supplies for Yuan Shao's army are being gathered in Wu Chao. He says the defenses there are weak, and that it will easily fall if attacked. The man is selfish and greedy, but he would not try to trick me in such a roundabout way.
Then let us gather the officers.
Aye, we bring Yuan Shao's fate to an end here.
The difference in strength is clear to see. In terms of pure numbers, we stand no chance. So, we must first attack the heart of the enemy forces.
And by heart, you mean their supplies?
That's right. We will send out 2 units from Guandu to attack both the supply line and their stock of provisions.
Lord Shu Huang, we will have you lead the unit attacking the supply line.
I will not let you down. My men and I will do whatever it takes.
Lord Cao Cao will lead the other unit himself. We have received word that the enemy has a storehouse in Wuchao that is poorly defended.
Really?
Our scout was certain of it. Xuan Yuchong is defending the provisions. We will attack him and burn the lot. The success of this plan rides on the element of surprise. The enemy cannot find out what we're up to. And even if we can conceal our true motives, if Guandu falls before the attack is complete, we're done for.
So we must make sure that Yuan Shao's army in Guandu is dealt with before we even begin.
An assault to their defenses and a surprise attack. If either fails, then all is lost. Let us all play to our strengths and do everything in our power. If we can accomplish that, then victory is assured. Fear not. In this battle, we will show the world our true strength.
Well, is everyone here?
Victory
Yeah,
on
some of
the
those Ultimate Warriors seem
any
ridiculously hard. Like, you
Now
just
go.
gotta use items, get your Mushu up, go in there, activate your L3, R3, and just, like, go to town and beat them. For, like, some of them, anyway.
The time has come. We shall finally face Yuan Shao and finish this. My elite soldiers, pour your sweat and blood into our efforts to grasp victory here.
Looking rough. This incredible formation is the embodiment of our strength. Take this! Onward! With your heads held high! Our military might is overwhelming. That much is plain to see. All we have to do is forge ahead and crush them underfoot.
Alright, our transports are ready. Let's go! The supplies we bring to our forces shall bolster their efforts!
The enemy is sending forward transport units. Now is the time.
Sever their supply line!
They choose to fight back despite our imposing show of force. We'll just have to strive harder to break their spirit.
Enemy opposite sights on the Guandu garrison. We'll head to Wuchao. Aim for their provisions. a critical juncture. I shall go as well. I leave the defense of the base to you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now advance!
Turbulent times force even friends to fight one another.
This'll do.
But I've no other choice.
Our march is about to commence. Onward! Attack the Guandu garrison!
Begin the advance!
We will intercept these
The enemy
foes.
officer
Defend it to the last. Let not a single man through. March forward.
Take this!
Isolate the way. Everyone, keep pace with me.
We've delivered the provisions, everyone.
Come on, let us attack with renewed vigor.
Get yourselves ready. We begin our attack.
Enemy force is tremendously scaled. If we don't galvanize our forces, we'll be swallowed up in an instant.
Our battlefront seems to be going well for us. Perhaps we should push on now.
The enemy officer
I would like to draw the enemy's attention away from Wu Chao.
March forward.
Here's the resistance is futile.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! All my might. Here we go! Sacred will protect us.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh no.
We've broken through the gates. Come, men! Storm the garrison!
They're inside.
All units, hold out until our allies can turn the tide!
Let's end this.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I leave the rest up to you.
My apologies, but I must fall back.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Begin the advance. All units, march! All my might.
The enemy officer
Even so,
has been defeated.
I shall not abandon hope.
Things may not end well for us at this rate.
I hope this surprises
We seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial. Officer, we must be situation.
The enemy
Each
officer
one of Cao Cao's
has
men
been
is worth
defeated.
10 of ours. We have no chance. We must retreat, for now.
Incredible. We were able to repel such a large force. I can hardly
can't believe we actually pulled it off. Let's go. Let's go. Time for a good old fight. Get ready.
The moment that was much too close. I will forever remember this favor.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. This'll do it.
I am ready.
I see the position has been secured. Is ours. This should prevent the enemy from building more weapons.
Did I judge the situation poorly?
Whoa. I see you. Time to act. Take this. Cao Cao. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
Take this! Sacred Bird, protect us! Take this! Open it! Looking rough.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Reporting! The Western forces have all fallen to the enemy! Urgent assistance is requested!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We must act at once. Send soldiers over from the east.
Start the advance!
We cannot lose this position. Defend it with your lives.
Let's go.
Things are looking bad. But I refuse to consider this settled.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
All my might!
Breaking!
That an officer? You must be kidding!
Sacred Bird, protect us!
That an officer? You must be kidding!
This'll do. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory is ours.
Looking rough.
An outstanding show of skill. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms, through and through.
An ambush from Cao Cao's forces? You left the garrison undefended? We have to drive them back. We cannot allow Wu Chao to fall into their hands, no matter what!
Surprise attack begins now. May be our best chance to rout them. This is our chance to turn this battle around. Put all the officers guarding this area to the sword.
I was prepared for this the moment I set foot on the battlefield. We shall fight together, with all we have to muster.
Lady of her standing would fight together with us?
The enemy officer
to cower in the
has been
face of
defeated.
Cao Cao's forces.
Take this!
Let's do this! Sacred with her at our side, our spirit will remain strong.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao's army, they are a veritable storm, shaking the House of Yuan and this era to their very core.
This territory is ours.
We can't go on.
All of the guards are out of the picture. Well done. Now we shall obliterate the morale of Yuan Shao's men. Burn it all! Set their provisions ablaze!
Chao is burning! All our provisions are up in flames!
What did you say? Damn you, Cao Cao! Now you've done it!
The winds have changed direction. Now blow in our favor. This is our chance to crush Yuan Shao. Now advance!
This should work well in dampening their spirits. Still, the enemy is great in number. Now the real fight begins.
Being outnumbered is but a small hindrance to the strategists in our Lord's service. We need only let their wits guide our blades in battle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am ready.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory.
Hardly be more ideas, Alex. I'll give it 100% as well.
Okay. We should hold up here before moving ahead any further.
Come on, let everyone group in. And then, yeah, we're gonna charge all up in there.
Do not fear. We shall trust in our strength to the very end. Onward, my brave men! Battle is almost at an end!
So you come, Cao Cao. It's finally time to finish this. The intertwining of our fates ends here and now.
The enemy officer
That's another
has
enemy
been
pounded
defeated.
into submission.
Take this. Take this. This territory is ours. Let's go.
On the pride of the UN, I shall crush our enemies. Everyone, steel yourselves and form rank.
Behold, the might of the proud house of Yuan. All units, prepare to attack! We're looking for a chance to strike. If we don't bring down the commanding officers, we will suffer heavy losses.
Take this. All my might. The enemy officer
Interloper
has been defeated.
You have saved me. After this is finished, I shall be sure to thank you properly.
All my might. Your guard. I shall put an end to you with my intellect. All my might. Time to attack.
Cao Cao, you have done well to come this far in our battle. Yet, you are still greatly outnumbered. Surely in all your wisdom, you have realized the truth, that you cannot possibly win this battle.
Many impossible feats have been performed during this struggle. They all seem to have slipped your notice.
The fierce warriors that fight under my banner were 10 times their number. You know how deep
The
my
enemy officer
strength runs.
has been defeated.
Forcing us to break off our assault.
It is hardly this.
The enemy officer
No
has
giving
been
up.
defeated.
To the bitter end.
I cannot afford to fall here. This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
When you're by my side, I feel empowered. I ask for your assistance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
To overcome all odds to make it this far. We have both exhausted our respective talents. A true battle among battles.
This territory
As such, I,
is
Jung-Hoo,
ours.
put everything on the line.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
Did I judge the situation poorly? We must find a way to overcome this situation. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. I've no other choice.
We will stand and fight. Make every arrangement, and with haste.
Thank you for rushing in to save me. I want to be free from this predicament.
No use acting tough with you. Give me a hand here.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you? You truly are one of
The enemy officer has been
I
defeated.
regret that I must implore you for aid like this. Your presence sets my mind at ease. Some days, that feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most. That was much too close. I will forever remember this favor.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's give it to them. There's not a strategist alive that can best me in battle.
All my might.
Vast, and yet they crumble. How am I being defeated?
Yeah, I'll take a duel.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The generosity of your family is widely known. You have drawn this large army to your side. I cannot deny such a feat. Yuan Shao. With great numbers and many voices, an inability to make quick decisions. In war, that is a weakness you cannot afford.
You should be honored.
I do not hate you. They don't mind insignificant voices.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Impose my will by force. And my will is to bring peace to the land.
I fought with everything I had to the very end. Although defeated, never been so light of heart.
While others merely boast of superior numbers, we displayed his superior skill. It would be a terrible waste to dispose of him here.
This is the
The
end
enemy
for
officer
Yuan Shao.
has been defeated.
Time to finish this.
The battle is decided, but I will not flee. I shall lead my forces into oblivion to honor the proud Yuan clan. How about this?
You have saved me. After this is finished, I shall be sure to thank you properly.
Should be on.
A commendable display. You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Take this! All right! Take this! Stay sharp. You see it all. Whoa, I see you. Gotta be quicker. Signal for protection. Time to end this.
Impossible.
Don't move back.
I am defeated. Cao Cao has defeated me. What does he possess that I do not?
So we've lost him. No need. His fate is sealed regardless of whether or not we pursue. Yuan Shao. You once told me that you would be the one to restore the entire land. I suppose history will prove who was right. You are a man of true virtue. Another time, you might have been the victor. But it seems history would not accept you as the hero that will bring these wars to an end. Let us go, Luan. We have stepped over many bodies to get here. We have much left to do.
Nice. That's the end of chapter 4, huh? They really need to add a way for PC to be able to quit here without that's not Alt F4. That would be really nice for PC players.
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, With their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the Kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Chu Galiang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Xiapi.
As of yesterday, Yuan Shao is no more.
But his sons now continue his legacy. They have set up a stronghold in Ji province.
Ji will not fall easily.
On the contrary, before his death, Yuan Shao made one fatal error.
Oh?
He didn't appoint a true successor. Isn't that right, Lord Jiashu?
Correct. And wars over succession are very common in such times. Yuan Shao knew as much, and I believe he intended for his youngest son, Yuan Cheng, to take over.
But he passed before he could set that in stone. The brothers have already begun fighting. It may make things easier than when Yuan Shao was alive.
Lord Goja.
Sorry I'm late. I may have had a little too much to drink last night. I found myself giving in to any number of temptations. I'm afraid my weaknesses were exploited.
How rare to see a mighty strategist in such a state.
Men are as surprising as the world around them. Who would have thought the Yuan family's grip on Hebei would end up so loose today? Several officers surrendered to us in Guandu. They may be able to help us take Hebei for ourselves.
Oh, it's you. Thank you. Leaving the House of Yuan was difficult, but I have long awaited this day. That ideal battlefield we spoke of. I believe joining you is the best way to find it. Though I may have once been your enemy, I am honored to now fight by your side. It is truly a pleasure. Let us fight bravely for Lord Cao Cao. Still, Lord Yuan Shao's children and the rest of his family remain in control of He. It is my hope that they will not be involved in our future battles. Especially knowing that Lord Yuan Shi's wife will protect the Yuan family at all costs. Oh, so you know of Lady Zhen too? Her reputation clearly precedes her. But do not be mistaken. I too am a man of war. Should they stand in our way, I will not hesitate to strike them down. However, in these troubled times, it does not do to be completely heartless.
to stay motivated as tired as we are.
Hey, thanks for coming. I know you're busy. A place to eat, of course. And there's gonna be mountains of good grub. Remember what I said about continuing to work the fields? Well, I managed to get enough for a meal, so I had them cook it up for you. It's all as fresh as can be. Eat as much as you want. Where I'm from, we do these harvest festivals each year. Boy, that brings back memories. Wonder how the folks are doing back home. The vegetables we grew there were so fresh, too, like you wouldn't believe. We helped each other out and worked hard, so we had some amazing harvests. But then, some no-good bureaucrat came around and told us to give it to him. Kids went hungry when we got hit with droughts. But that was nothing compared to being leeched on by greedy officials. Appreciate the anger. But you know, we all ended up just accepting it. We were already so tired from working in the fields, you know. We thought that's just the way things are. So when we met Lord Cao Cao, now that was a surprise. Whenever I look at him, I feel like our hard work really will end up paying off one day. He's an amazing man, someone we gotta protect. If I can work the fields again, under Lord Cao Cao's rule, I'll be happy. And you can help me dig up dirt. Hey, what's with the formality? You're a buddy of mine, and a good one. A lot's happened, sure, but I hope we can still spend some time together after the war. I bet we can work a really big place with the two of us. Oops, the food's getting cold. Let's eat already. There's plenty here to fill ourselves up on. Food, hopes, and dreams. Hey?
Lord Guanyu has safely returned to Liu Bei.
Though I was glad for his presence, Lord Guanyu seemed ill at ease during his time here. Like a sword, returned to its scabbard, it seems he is back where he belongs.
Now we may finally be able to stop Lord Guanyu's unwavering blade. We are to be enemies. We must not let our erstwhile friendship stand in our way.
That goes without saying. Our personal lives have no bearing on the war. When next we meet, I will put aside my past with Lord Guanyu and face him with everything I have.
Yep.
We got a lot of people to talk to.
We've grown in strength since you arrived. We're at a point where we can rival any other faction. Are you hungry? Eat and drink your fill. Don't worry. You've more than earned it. I like your attitude. It makes me feel better about giving you all that food. The real problems lie ahead of us. Though we have gained strength, our army organization is lagging. We've grown too big and too fast. The troops need training. We need equipment. Our structure needs reviewing. Provisions need securing. There is always more work to be done. My suffering will continue a little while longer, it seems. I'm glad we dragged you into our forces. You're a great officer, and useful as my eyes and ears. Cao Cao is impressed with you too, especially with how you command your troops. I hate to admit this, but I can't imagine doing this without you. No need to thank me. You'll make me blush. We're at the point where Cao Cao's goal of ending the chaos and forging a new era is finally within reach. The coming battles will have huge ramifications for the fate of the land. I can't say I'm not excited. All the more so, because you're here. Together, we'll open up a path for Cao Cao to achieve conquest.
So you're saying Cao Cao will soon seize the reins and reign over the realm?
Of course.
I'm just finishing up my training. If you have the time, I'd like to get to know you a bit better. Thank you. Talking with you always has a way of clearing my mind. Do you remember the last time we spoke? I was conflicted about my reason to fight. At the time, I believed I was simply a weapon for my lord. That was all I could think of. That was why I couldn't understand Lord Cao Cao when he spoke of the future. You saw right through me. I doubt I shall ever be as insightful as you. After fighting alongside you and all our great allies, I finally understand. Becoming a lord's weapon does not mean to simply fight mindlessly. It means to take the will of one's lord as their own. And if the lord treads off the true path, they must be prepared to correct them. That is true fealty. That unyielding spirit is the mark of becoming a lord's weapon. When I said I would ensure Lord Louis Bu was punished in the afterlife, Lord Cao Cao saw through me. He saw that this blade can still be sharpened further. You see through to the essence of matters as he does, don't you? However, this revelation of mine is still fresh. I may yet lose my way once again. If I do, I hope you can help me one more time. As someone with the same lord, who knows all my flaws and insecurities, I entrust to you my everything, my dearest friend.
Oh, it's you! I mean, hello, sir. Here for Lord Eugene's training?
He's earned quite a reputation after the victory at the Battle of Guandu was credited to his strict training.
A lot of new faces today, saying they want to undergo his training.
Newcomers who don't know how terrifying Lord Eugene is will be done and out of here before you know it. It's pretty much just you and us that are able to endure the challenge.
Strange, though. He seems a bit later than normal today. It's rare he's not on time.
Hey, he's here! And Lord Cao Cao is with him.
I've come here today to give praise to Yajin and his achievements. My strategists tell me that our victory at Guandu was due to order being maintained in the castle, despite the disadvantage. That was achieved by Yajin, a man without peer. You should be proud to receive guidance from him.
I'm grateful for the generous words.
Well then, work hard.
He sure didn't stay long, huh? Well, I imagine he's quite busy.
Which makes it pretty incredible he came here just to praise Lord Eugene, huh? I know I was moved.
You, over there. Have I not made it clear that there is to be no personal conversation? Now 2,000 practice swings for all of you, including newcomers. Then line up in formation. No one receives special leniency here. Time to commence the drills. Prepare yourselves. Quite a few ended up running away. What are you saying now? If we don't separate the wheat from the chaff here, we'll hold back those who have provided years of distinguished service. Those who understand what we are trying to achieve here ought to be able to sense that for themselves. I'll continue with little mind for how I may appear. After all, I have you and Lord Cao Cao, who see through to the heart of things. Thank you.
Another war.
I suppose you have come to train as well. Might we do this together? Training alone does have its limits after all. Thank you. There is much to learn from your form. After the Battle of Guandu, Lord Cao Cao is one step closer to his goal. It is now that we must exercise the most vigilance. For we shall serve him as his officers, even after he has unified the lands. Of course. It does not end there, however. After joining Lord Cao Cao's army, I have met many great warriors. Guan Yu, Xiang Liao, and you, of course. I have since done my best not to be left behind, and I have finally begun to realize what I must do. I am to seek new heights as a warrior, ones that only I can reach. This is my current goal. With you by my side, I am certain that I can make it a reality. Or rather, I must. I was only able to decide my path because I had you as my friend. Since our encounter at Shuijing Retreat, and even after I entered into Lord Cao Cao's service, you've helped this fool immeasurably. I will master the warrior's path, so that I will not be ashamed in front of my greatest comrade. Would you watch over me on my journey?
Lord Yajin is awake.
I apologize for calling upon you again, and being tardy at that. But I am glad to see you. Really? Well, that is... You're as kind as ever. The battle in Guandu is over, so I wanted to speak with you about the future. We fought in many battles together, and I feel our bond is now unbreakable. At the same time, our Lord has continued to make great strides toward unifying the nation. My aim is to lead the way on the battlefield. Lord Xiahou Dun, Zheng Liao, and Li Dian too. Our Lord has incredibly dependable people in his ranks. My current goal is to prove myself to you, even amongst such esteemed company. I have? To hear you say that is... I fear the excitement might go to my head. I might end up volunteering for a perilous mission. Right now, we fight alongside each other as equals. But one day, I want to be the one leading the way. I hope to become the sort of officer who inspires absolute faith in his troops. If possible, I'd like you to make sure I don't lose sight of that goal. Thank you. That puts my mind at ease. Now I can charge on ahead. Oh, and remember the record I was creating for us to share memories? Back then, I felt a distance between us, but with all the memories we've made together, now I feel a lot closer to you. So, how about a training session for old time's sake? Let's do all we can to ensure our deeds go down in history. Well, let us go.
Ah, you're here. Good. I just want our life to remain as it is. Why?
Another war.
Excuse me a moment.
there's a lot of things to do at the beginning of Chapter 5 for Cao Cao. Like, 14 of them? I think I counted. I'll probably get all that done and then call it an episode there, because I only really got about 20 to 30 more minutes of playtime. So...
Now. Now. Take this. Take this. Take this. Now. Take this. Take this. Now, time for a good old fight. Get ready. Rough.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
Now. Take it. Bear witness to my power. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Now. Let's end this.
I can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now. Take this. Get it. Whoa.
To stay motivated as tired as we are.
Very good.
An honor to meet you again.
Easy to lose your way.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals?
Do you think this deployment is daring? Do you think this deployment is daring enough to defeat Cao Cao's divisions? So you're saying Cao Cao will soon...
Thank you.
And lo, I have come. I had so hoped to run into you. Could I ask you to spare a moment? I appreciate you not tossing me out into the street. I was in a strategy meeting with Lord Xiapi and the others. We reached an impasse, and before I knew it, I found myself here. The water he recommended was dubious indeed. I was not aware there was any kind of water that could leave one in such high spirits. So you, who were not even there, have surmised the truth as well? How careless of me. After the Battle of Guandu, I feel as though everyone is even more unified in their desire to elevate Lord Cao Cao to ruler of this land. As more and more men of talent assemble to serve him, fortifying our core, I've begun to wonder what is to become of me. After all, I possess neither eloquence nor a sharp mind for innovation. And although I have a firm grasp on the nature of man, I am not one to deploy extensive strategies. And yet, everyone includes me in their plans, as if it is a matter of course. At this rate, I am not at leisure to be so self-abasing. I must offer many proposals, use what I can, and take on any and all possible challenges. This is the only way I can repay them. That is why I ask that you allow me to use you as well. I swear to you, I shall put you to work in the manner most suitable for your skills. Indeed. Leave this to me. I shall find the best way to properly utilize the skills of a guardian of peace. Now that I think about it, you are the only one to whom I can show this side of me. Talking to you like this, achieving such assuredness with you. Ah, is that a bed over there? I have become quite drowsy now that the tension has left me. Fret not, for I can sleep on my own. Good night, and pleasant dreams.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
I hope I didn't catch you by surprise. I wanted to talk to you about what's in store for us in the future. Yeah! I didn't want to keep you waiting. So, we've been serving Lord Cao Cao for a while. And he's made major progress towards his goals, having won at Guandu. And gained control of the Central Plains. Lately, I've been thinking about what I should do next. Do I remain with the leading faction and serve as a central figure in the forging a new era? Or do I head out in search of something different? Either way, I thought it'd be fun if I could do it with you by my side. Ever elusive, huh? That's what I like about you. Still, things aren't set in stone quite yet, even if Lord Cao Cao has almost made it. But no matter what the future holds, I want to keep you close by. So, whatever you plan on doing, you can expect I'll be along for the journey. That's how much I like you.
Zuluan, welcome. Yes.
Concentrate. Now. Take this. Now. Take this. Now. Take this. Now. Oh my God! Failure. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now. Take this. Now, head in. Sacred Heart, protect us. Take this. Take this. Take me. Take this. This territory is ours. Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! How about this? Turn the tables. All my might. Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well done.
$163, huh? Getting kind of close to the 250 mark again. I just kind of like to pick up like 3, 4, 5, 6 of them when I'm traveling across the land. I do go out of my way for moongrass, especially because those are highly important if you want to roll certain traits that you want to upgrade, or certain gems that you want to upgrade. You can obviously see the two that I'm a big fan of. I'm curious how far it'll let you push it. I'm surprised it even lets you get it past 50%, let alone I'm at 61 currently. We'll see.
Do you really think so? I actually do that quite often. People just don't see it that way. In any case, looking like I am deep in thought while sneaking in a short amount of sleep is a talent that I am happy to have. Now, please have a seat over here. With the battle at Guandu behind us, the reign of Lord Cao Cao is starting to come to fruition. Starting with Luoyang, we have been expanding our influence over key territories and peoples across the land. No, your good intentions are more than enough. All the government affairs that I'd been tasked with carrying out alone before are now being handled with the help of many new hands. We have recruited not only Lord Shunyo, but also many other very capable people of great talent to our side. But as all this has happened, I have come to realize something. At first, I thought we needed a single, unrivaled leader to bring peace to the land. For me, that meant Lord Cao Cao. Looking back on it now, it seems that I drew this conclusion a bit too hastily. Our talents each have an important role to play. I have come to understand that we are at our most powerful when we all join hands and work together. I would also like to join hands with you. Regardless of what happens to me in the future, may I count on having your friendship? I am relieved. Now I can rest without a care in the world. By the way, do you remember that story I told you before? About that time I went out with my hat caved in and unintentionally started a new trend that spread like wildfire. I really should have just gone back immediately and explained it to everyone. But I had a reason for not doing so. You are the only one who knows my secret. I wanted to have something like that between us. From now on, you are the only one I need to be open with about my faults and failures. No, you're the only one I want. I am actually quite stubborn, believe it or not. But I also love to be cared for.
I still don't feel confident. I don't know, I just barely being at that, I don't know. One time one of these 42s kicked my ass and I was at like 57 or 54 or something. I was mid-50s and got my ass handed to me like a few times. I had to restart the battle.
We need to assess the situation.
We need some assistance over there. Let's offer ours, without delay. Begin the advance! Take this.
I need to restart. I screwed up. Yeah, from the beginning, please.
Let's go.
Hold. We need to assess the situation.
We need some assistance over there. Let's offer ours, without delay. Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go. Let's go.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Tables turned. Take this.
This appears to be as far as we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
My instincts tell me we should stay here and wait.
Let us stop here for a moment. There is no merit in haste.
This territory is the enemy officer has
The
been
real
defeated.
fight starts now.
I can't see it.
You really are amazing.
The enemy
I
officer
always knew it.
has been
You
defeated.
surpassed even my highest expectations.
Now is the time to attack.
Forward!
Halt. Let us observe for now.
Halt! We must assess the situation.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Take this. Looking rough. This'll do.
All my might.
Sacred Rock, protect us. We will make our stand here. Prepare for battle. The enemy officer has been defeated.
be able to take care of this all on my own.
Here's the resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
We will make our stand here. Prepare for battle. Take this. Looking rough. Witness our plans in action.
Seems you've gained the upper hand. Tide is turning in our favor.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Time to go in the offensive. Get ready, everyone! In this here!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turned. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might!
The moment has come.
I will crush this enemy officer beneath me!
Let's get serious. So you accept.
Very well.
Turn the tables.
This'll do.
To lose to the likes of you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Remaining true to one's principles is the path to victory.
Nice.
Yes, your study partner seems to understand well. To have two such students is a blessing indeed.
Then it looks like I have a rival. I'm looking forward to our next lesson, sir. Ah, I'm glad I introduced you to each other. He sounded delighted to have another student. So, how was your first real lesson? It's a different kind of challenge to fighting a battle, isn't it? Huh? No wonder you had that smile on your face. I know you don't remember anything, but maybe this isn't the first time you've taken lessons like this. It was wonderful seeing you so focused.
I unfortunately am going to have to call it after this cutscene. It's just time for me to go deal with some real life stuff. I'll be back to record another episode later tonight. I don't have to work at 5 a.m. I don't have to be there till 8, so I can stay up a little bit later tonight than I normally do. I look forward to continuing Cao Cao's campaign.
Let us pray for victory.
And then also exploring what the true ending looks like when things are vastly different, not just for like 1 or 2 fights. Because that's what Liu Bei's was like. But we're going to finish up Cao Cao's, then do true Cao Cao ending, true Wei ending, and then we'll do true Wu ending.
Who knows? My intuition is failing me right now.
I am enjoying a lot of the Cao Cao side cutscene dialogue stuff.
Our Lord's insight.
Strangely enough,
strategist
a lot more than I did Liu Bei's. Wu's was fantastic, but I've always been a Wu fan between the 3. So,
all I can say is that
I'm really curious to see what happens with the Wu once you do that sort of true ending, alter history, whatever. But I'm going to save that for the very last. That's the one I'm the most interested in finding out about. So,
well, you're certainly keen. Just make sure not to overdo it.
But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really enjoying this game.
Find yourself in trouble, and I'll be there.
Definitely going to continue to keep playing this for God knows how many more hours.
It won't mean a thing.
I can only imagine it's got to be like 200 to 250 if you want to do the Ultimate Warrior stuff. I don't know if I'm going to go that far, but I'm definitely going to get all the endings.
I sounded a little too self-important there.
But until next episode, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed.
On your help. Once you found a good comrade, a friend, it's natural to want to stick together, right? I can't die in peace until our relationship reaches that level. And you've got your part too. You need to use your knowledge to survive.